And we are back for another edition of Backyard Baseball. The Melonheads, one of the hottest teams in the league, on 3 wins in a row, travel on the road to face the Oakland Athletics. See if they can extend their winning streak to 4 games, as they are currently tied for the lead in their division in the NL West. As we head back to the boardwalk, where the Melonheads do not have good memories. Ichiro, Dante, Sammy leading off for the Melonheads. These are the 3 of their hottest hitters on the team right now. I imagine we might see a bunt, and then a swing for the fences. And that's absolutely what we see first, a bunt from Ichiro, and he's there. That is broken. Dante Robinson's up next. Dante bunts it right back up the middle. Dante is going to beat it out. It is first and second, nobody out for Sammy Sosa, who you better believe is going to be swinging. Ball 1. There goes the runners. Ichiro is there! It's a good catcher behind the plate. 1-1 to Sosa. Sosa rips this dead away, straight away center field. Gone! A 3-run home run for Sammy Sosa here in the first inning. The Melonheads could not have drawn it up any better. To straightaway center field to the deepest part of the ballpark. Tomei with a foul ball early on in this at-bat. Swings for the second pitch. It's high and deep to right field. It is gone! Tomei with the back-to-back home runs. Sosa with the 3-run home run, and then Tomei with the solo home run. The Melonheads definitely came ready to hit today. Ahmed Khan up next as the Melonheads lead 4-0. Swings and rips this one foul. That one had a chance to go if it was fair, too. And Ahmed rips another one. That would have been gone if it was fair. Ahmed rips another one foul. He's getting awfully close. And they continue to throw him strikes, too. Ahmed with a rip to straightaway center field. Off the fence. And Ahmed is going to be safe at second. Wow. And Mike Piazza's up now. Still nobody out. Piazza with a rip deep to center field. It's going to be caught. He's going to try to tag to third, and he's there. Ahmed Khan is on third now with the first out of the inning recorded. And they really want Tony to get going. He's having a tough time so far this season. With a fly ball to straightaway center field, and it is gone! Tony Del Vecchio with a 2-run home run! Wow, the Melonheads came to play today! Oh, man. Stepping up to the plate. Boom, boom. It is 6-0 now. Ball 1 to Gomo Arigato. 1-0. And a base hit. Oh, caught by the shortstop. Pedro Martinez. He is the number 9 hitter. As the Melonheads bat through the entire lineup. And Pedro lines out to the pitcher. And the Melonheads put up 6 runs in the first inning. And they announced that Sosa was the starter of this game. And it looks like they're going to stick to it even with the 6-run lead. I imagine if he comes out here and pitches a shutout, he just pitches the 1 inning. And that is the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pitcher on pitcher right here. You know he's going to be swinging for the fences to try to get one of those runs back after giving up 6 in the top of the first. Sosa finds the zone again for strike 1. Fastball just a bit high for ball 2. Back to Sosa. Over to first for the second out of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate,
Ibrahim Mohammed is up next with his Humongous Entertainment t-shirt. Ground ball to shortstop. Pedro over to first, gets the out, and that ends the inning. Sosa with a shutout first inning.
At the end of the inning, the Athletics are down by 6.
And it is 6-0. And just like that, you're back up to the top of the order with Ichiro, Dante, and Sosa. And they're telling, Coach looks like he's telling Ichiro and Dante to swing away.
Stepping up to the
With a
plate,
6-0 lead, I do not blame them.
Here's the windup.
Ichiro just a bit behind.
Here it comes.
Strike 2 to Ichiro. Ichiro smacks that ball just foul. Strike 3, and Ichiro goes down swinging. Up next, Dante Robinson.
Dante Robinson.
This batter doesn't want a piece of that ball. It's all on me.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch.
Dante swings through strike 2.
The windup and the pitch.
That's a fair ball! Dante's in with a base hit. Good for Dante.
Sammy Sosa.
Up next, Sammy Sosa, the power hitter.
This kid is ready for anything. I once saw him hit him a
Ball
speed of
1.
110 feet.
You think Dante goes on this pitch?
Runners
Yes, he does on a fastball, and he is in there with a stolen base. Counts 1-1 to Sosa.
Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Even the best pitchers regularly give up hits. They just don't give up the important
And that's a
ones.
fly ball to deep right field. Does Sosa have another one? Yes, he does! A 2-run home run for Sammy Sosa as he rounds third and heads for the plate. And the Melonheads lead grows. And wow, they really beating up on the Athletics here.
Box is
Jim Tomei up next on an 8-0 lead now.
Pitch.
And he takes strike 1.
That's a strike. Pitch.
Ball 1 to Jim
This
Tomei.
kid on the mound is looking pretty serious.
Yeah, I imagine that they don't bring Sosa out for a second inning. Up 8-0. Tomei! Opposite field! Tomei with the Oppo Taco! And they go back to back again! Who are these Melonheads? And where have they come from? Where did they come from?
Pitcher gets set.
And they lead 9-0. Ahmed lined out to left field.
Friday has it.
Looked like a solid hit off the bat.
Mike Piazza.
For out number 2, Mike Piazza's up next.
Crucial moment in today's game because, hey,
Piazza, fly ball to center field, caught, and that will end the inning.
After an inning
And
a
we
half
move to the
scoring,
bottom of the second, and the score is 9-0. It's a tough start for the Athletics. And as expected, they are going to be changing pitchers. Sosa will not be pitching a second inning. They're going to save their best pitcher for a different time. And they're going to bring Ahmed Khan into pitch.
that
Fascinating.
substitution was long overdue.
I think that this is part of his plan, that he wants to get every single person to pitch at some point this season.
settling into the boxes, Lorelei.
He's already gotten a bunch of guys to pitch with some pretty solid success. Pedro on the dive, throw not in time, base hit.
That play was so close, it was practically behind me.
Good effort by Pedro, just did not have enough.
Here is high, Sonny. This kid is
Over to
going
second
to
for
have
1,
to hit
over to
smart.
first, and 2, a double play.
At the end of the inning, the Athletics are down.
After
by
2 innings, it is 9-0, the Melonheads
Giving it
lead.
their best, Sonny.
Del Vecchio, Gomar, Albergato, and Pedro. Del Vecchio feeling pretty good after a home run earlier this game.
Now we've got Tony Del Vecchio.
Not even see what our power up was. Strike one.
It's
What
in
is our
here
power
for
up?
a strike.
Undergrounder.
Here's the pitch.
Delvecchio hits it right to the third baseman.
Abraham Mohammed on the run and makes
Gomo Arigato's gonna try to use the undergrounder.
Aim for baseball.
And he
There is
foul ball.
the pitch.
Fly ball to the second baseman. He's going to make the catch.
Now batting, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro's up next.
Pitcher looks in. Here's the pitch.
Line drive up the middle. Pitcher can't get it. Fields it still and throws Pedro out at first.
We go to the bottom of the third with the
And it
score,
is
the
still
Athletics
9-0.
zero, The Melonheads 9.
Seven, 8, 9 up for the Athletics.
Hey, what if both the batter and the pitcher are robots? Now that would be some matchup.
Ball one.
The ball.
As Ahmed continues to try to find the zone.
3.
It's back right up to Ahmed, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Francis Bluer.
Francis Bluer.
This kid knows how to
Bunt!
stay cool at the plate by fighting fire
And
with
Ahmed
fire.
can't get to it in time. That's a base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugene Hassenfuss.
That's a decent way to get your team going.
A screamer.
Can't get it. Over to first for two. And that's two. A double play. Back-to-back innings with double plays.
At the end
As Sosa let that one hit the
down
ground
by
to
9.
turn it. I meant Pedro, yes. Martinez lets that one go to turn the double play. After 3 innings, it's the Melonheads 9. The Athletics 0. And the Melonheads definitely came to play today. They were not going to let the boardwalk be against them today.
At bat now, we've got Ichiro.
I think Ichiro's going to be swinging for the fences here.
The only trouble this kid has is catching the bus.
Ball outside. I think you're going to see Ichiro's power swing. He doesn't swing with power very often. Ball 2. It's 2-0.
Pitcher has fallen behind here.
Pitch.
Ichiro rips that one. It's gone. Ichiro. Patience pays off for Ichiro on the 2-0 count. Gets a fastball right where he wants it and lets it rip. Oh man, these Melonheads. Dante Robinson's up next. As the Melonheads now lead 10-0. 2-0 count to Dante.
Delivery.
And he takes the 2-0 pitch right on the corner.
The pitch.
He swings hard up the middle right at the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate.
Up next, Sosa. You know he's swinging with a lot of power.
Pitch.
Ball 1.
The pitcher
Question
looks
is if
in.
he's going to get anything to swing at.
The pitch.
Oh, that's a heck of a pitch.
In for the sign.
1-1.
Pitch.
And he gets a pitch to hit, and he hits it. Gone. Solo home run. That's his 3rd home run of the day for Sosa. Oh my goodness.
The box is Jim Tomei.
These Melonheads figured something out.
It looks like this kid is trying to jinx
Tomei with a fly ball to right field, and it is caught.
See if it works.
Ahmed Khan is up next. 2 outs in the 4th inning. Whoa, Ahmed! Ahmed! Gone! Just timed up his swing, swinging and hoping. And he hits this one out of here.
Amazing. Give that kid a...
And the
Now
Melonheads
we've got Mike Piazza.
continue to hit well.
Pitch.
Piazza with the rubber bat. They're going to send him to second.
Maybe a double, maybe a triple.
He is going to make it a double.
Stepping up to
Up
the
next,
plate,
Tony Delvecchio.
The pitch.
With the undergrounder, they're going to send Piazza home and send Delvecchio to second. And he's going to score! Delvecchio with the RBI.
Settling into the box
Up
is
next,
Boo Boo.
Gomo Arigato. You know he's using a power-up. Oh, the screaming line drive! And that's going to score a run. They're going to send Gato to second!
Run out of the hat.
And that's an RBI for Gomo Arigato.
Settling into the boxes, Pedro Martinez.
Next up, Pedro Martinez.
The delivery
He's going to use his power-up,
picks it up.
and he is going to make it, but Gomo is thrown out at home.
We move to the bottom of the fourth with our score, the Athletics.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. It is 14-0. What an absolute beatdown the Melonheads are handing to the Athletics.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Can't imagine what
And I
this
mean, they're
batter
just
is
going to tell
thinking
Ahmed to
about
throw
right now.
strikes.
Unless it's a chili dog.
When you're up by 14, yeah. It's just throw strikes.
Sammy Sosa.
Make them
has
earn it.
Now batting, Felix Grant.
And these Athletics, man.
Pitch.
Oof. They're not a bad team. They just got shell-shocked. And he's going to make it out for a base hit as Delvecchio couldn't field that one
Abraham
cleanly.
Mohammed.
That one's going nowhere.
No, he can't. He looked like he was going to try to turn a double play, but he could not scoop it cleanly.
Now batting, Ivan King.
The runner gets to second.
Watch the way this
2
kid
outs.
grips that bat. Opposing football, make it possible.
Ichiro makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Ahmed with another shutout inning.
At the end of the inning, the Athletics are trailing by 14.
As we head to the 5th inning. 14-0. They're back up at the top of the order. Ichiro, Dante, and Sosa.
Stepping up to the plate, Ichiro.
I mean, after his first at-bat, you better believe he's going to be swinging with some power again. He wants to hit another home run.
Looks in for the sign.
This is a stat booster for the entire team.
Here it comes.
This is the game that the Melonheads have so desperately been needing.
Pitch.
Just an absolute rout. Ichiro with a fly ball to right field that is caught.
Stepping up to
They've
the
won a
plate,
bunch of close
Dante
games, and this game was never close.
It's best to plan on getting a hit.
Dante swings through the first pitch.
Here it comes.
Hits the second one right to the shortstop, right to
On the
Jeter.
run and makes
Sosa, 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Do you think he gets a pitch to swing at?
pitch.
I think realistically you don't give him a pitch to swing at, but I'm sure he's going to get one.
And no strikes.
And he gets one, but he misses it.
Always a
1-1
good
to
idea for a
Sosa.
pitcher to keep his pitch count down.
Ball just a touch inside.
Pitch.
Sosa rips this one to center field, and it's going to be caught. And that ends the inning.
We move to the bottom of the fifth.
And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The score is still 14-0. What a crazy, crazy game this has turned out to be.
Now batting, Lorelei E. Kaye.
I don't think even the Melonheads did not expect this to happen.
Ready for absolutely anything. Even a giant robot dog that shoots baseballs wouldn't faze this kid.
And I mean, Ahmed's got an easy job right now. He just has to throw strikes.
Up to the plate, Jane Davis. Pitch.
He gets the super calming pitching scenario.
Hold on to it.
And that's going to be a base hit, as Delvecchio could not hold on to it.
We've got Kenny Kawaguchi.
Kawaguchi's up next.
Do they really have
Strike
robots
one.
these days? What if this batter is a robot?
Kenny Kawaguchi
Mike Piazza gets
over
to
to
it.
first for 2. Can't get the double play, but they get the lead runner out at second.
That should be scored as a fielder's choice.
The runner goes. The shortstop
Pedro to Ahmed for some reason. And that's a base
steps up
hit.
to the plate, Gene
I think even a
Hoffman.
clean throw, he still beats it out.
I love to watch this batter hit.
Strike
Heck,
one.
I even think the kid strikes out pretty too.
Line.
And that's a base hit. That loads the bases up.
Settling into the
For
box is
Derek Jeter.
The delivery
And Ahmed's plan stays the same.
picks it up.
And Gomo tags Kenny out at home. And that ends the inning. Ahmed
We
gets
move to
out
the
of a
final
bases loaded
frame with our
jam.
score, the
14-0 heading into the final inning. Tomei, Ahmed, and Piazza. I think they might bring in a different pitcher in the 6th inning. Ahmed's been stellar though.
Stepping up to the plate,
Jim Tomei.
looks in. The delivery.
Tomei!
That
Oh, May! He obliterated that baseball. That one was long gone. Everybody in the stadium knew that ball was gone. And after that, he's looking like he's telling Tomei he's going to go pitch. They're telling Jim Tomei he's going to pitch. Ahmed takes strike 1.
I think this pitcher needs to set up with a couple of slow ones outside to make
Ahmed, fly ball in the infield to second base, who makes the catch.
stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza is up
Get
next.
set. Pitch.
It is 15-0, the Melonheads.
Here it comes.
After a struggle start to the season,
Has it.
the batter steps
the Melonheads are just 3 outs away from their 4th consecutive win. Which, if you told the Melonheads after the first 2 games that they'd win 4 in a row,
Here it comes.
I don't think very many of them would believe you. And Del Vecchio flies out to the left fielder to end the inning.
With 3 outs left
And we
to go,
head to the
score
bottom
is
of the
athletic.
6th. A 15-0
Melonheads.
lead for the Melonheads as Jim Tomei gets to pitch this game after hitting a home run in the 6th. And here's the video of the manager saying, "You're going to go pitch now."
Athletics Grant. Here's the pitch.
Ground ball to Tomei over to first
Gets it.
for the first out of the inning.
Who likes hot dogs? This batter right here, I'll bet.
Here's the pitch.
Tomei, strike 1.
When this pitcher takes the mound, most batters stand a little further back in the box.
And that's going to be a base hit as Tomei didn't really know what to do there.
Now batting, Ivan King.
That's fine.
Having this kid on your team is like having extra cheese on your pizza.
It's a strike.
And the steal of second, they get it. As Gomo just doesn't really have much of an arm to stop the stolen bases.
Delivery. Mike Piazza.
Piazza with a stellar stop, but does not get the out, and it's first and second now.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorelai E. Kaye.
First and second, 1 out.
The delivery.
Tomei delivers the first strike to this batter.
Here it comes.
Strike 2.
Just looking to make contact here.
The delivery.
Strike 3! Tomei gets his first strikeout on a curveball right on the corner.
Finding a way to
What
get
a
the
pitch.
here. A note from your mom just isn't going to work.
Strike 1. And the Melonheads have 1 more out to go. Strike 2. And Tomei gets his second strikeout of the game. And the Melonheads keep the shutout alive.
This one's done.
And this game was never close as they win. A lot of awards to come out. Jim Tomei with a 3 home run game. Sammy Sosa with a 3 home run game. Sosa with a 5 RBI game. Sosa hit the 5 career home run mark as well. That's a game the Melonheads aren't going to forget for a while, as they won 15-0 against the Athletics. Not only was that their best pitching performance of the year, it was also their best hitting performance of the year. Everything came together on that one. And the Melonheads improved their record to 4-2, and they now lead the NL West after 6 games. The Orioles lead all of baseball with a 6-0 record, though. So they currently look like the team to beat. Angels are 5-1. Marlins are 5-1. The Melonheads at 4-2. They're right behind them. You ignore those first 2 games. Whoo-hoo-hoo. Let's see the pitching stats now. Sosa has 3 wins. 3 wins to his name. Pedro Martinez 1-2. Pedro also has the 1 complete game. He's also thrown the most innings with 15. So they got to get Ichiro and Dante to pitch. Those are the only guys that have not pitched an inning this season. Wild. They've given up 11 runs. Well, Pedro's given up 11 runs. Delvecchio's given up 1. Piazza's given up 1. Pedro's given up 6 home runs. 13 strikeouts from Pedro, though. With an ERA of 6.32. Yeah, the numbers definitely make it seem like Pedro's a bad pitcher, but he's not. And we will see you next time on the road against the Red Sox as the Melonheads, one of the baseball's hottest teams in the league right now, travel to face the Red Sox. And as always, I'm Davey. I'll see you Melonheads later, you melon.